The con man has done it once again. This defense is just loaded, man. There is absolutely no excuse for this defense to not at least be in the top 5 this season. What is going on, everybody? Steel Sermon. Is your Mondays... Are your Mondays kind of crappy? Or do you have the stereotypical crappy Mondays? Well, this bit of news right here will make your Monday a lot better. Kwon Alexander is a Pittsburgh Steeler now, all thanks to this genius of a general manager in Omar Khan. Do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, follow on Instagram and on Twitter. Links are in the box below. So, this actually happened on Saturday night. I was occupied Saturday. I had some things to do as well as Sunday, so I didn't really have a lot of time to pump this video out. And I also wanted to get my training camp observations out as well. That was a video I knew I wanted to get out, but this right here, man, I have to come on here and make this video. Kwon Alexander is a Pittsburgh Steeler as we signed him for a 1-year deal. It's a 1-year rental, at least with this guy, and hopefully it turns into he balls out and we give him an extension. He stays longer in Pittsburgh. Amazing. Just absolutely amazing. You know, this is a guy, we brought him in a couple weeks back. He didn't leave, he left with no contract, so the Steeler fans were thinking, well, at least we worked him out. At least we're trying to be a little proactive with the inside linebacker position, because Lord knows that was a massive, massive hole that the Steelers had on defense. For as good as this defense is, we need that inside linebacker that we've lacked pretty much since Ryan Shazier was here. And now we get Kwon Alexander. What a steal, man. An absolute steal. Because like I said, we've been missing that coverage inside linebacker. A guy that we can drop into man-to-man and in zone defense and guard as well. Kwon Alexander is that kind of guy. We had that with Ryan Shazier. Unfortunately, we know how that, with his career-ending injury. God bless him. I hear he's doing a lot better. I hear that he's living a normal life now, so good for him. We experimented with Devin Bush. That was a massive letdown. Miles Jack was a big disappointment as well. And, you pretty much take a look at, the inside linebackers that we've had going into this offseason. Like I said, Devin Bush is gone, thankfully. We cut Miles Jack. And the only guy coming back was Mark Robinson. And look, I love Mark Robinson. I think he's a phenomenal player. I think he has a lot of potential. But do you think that he's just going to be the inside linebacker guy all 17 games of the season? No, he's not. We need another guy that's missing that void. Because who else did we really have? Cole Holcomb, Landon Roberts, Tanner Moose, Quentin Olszewski, and then Robinson, and that's it. It's pretty much just a bunch of guys who are either inexperienced or practice squad players at best that can't do what a guy like Kwon Alexander is capable of doing. Because now we bring this guy in, he adds pass deflections, he adds tackles for losses, and he adds just the physicality where he's so good at playing both sides of the ball on defense, dropping into man coverage, dropping into zone defense, causing turnovers, causing, tackles for losses, just that great physicality that we have lacked for years now. Now, the only thing that really concerns me about Kwon Alexander is this. A couple of years ago, he tore his ACL, and he kind of hasn't been the same since, but he's still, I think it's very worth the investment here, because this is a guy who led the league in solo tackles 1 year, and he still has some gas left in the tank, and he has recovered well from that ACL injury. And now you plug him into training camp. This is the perfect time for this guy to come to the Pittsburgh Steelers, because it's training camp now, and it's just going to add more competition to training camp. Because like I said with them guys, Cole Holcomb, Landon Roberts, Tanner Moose, Mark Robinson, and now Kwon Alexander, there's going to be a lot of competition for that inside linebacker zone. So all you did was just make your inside linebacking core even stronger. The depth is here. And the defense just got even stronger. And you want to know why? Because Omar Khan believed in this guy. Mike Tomlin believed in this guy. If you listen to the interviews and if you listen to what Omar Khan said about him, we knew the second that we brought him into Pittsburgh to work out with him, even though he didn't leave with a contract. It's kind of like buying a house or buying a condo, because I went through this process last year. It ain't over till it's over. I knew it wasn't over with Kwon Alexander. And now he's one of us. Just an amazing transaction right here. Amazing pickup. Great value as well. Like I said at the beginning, there is literally no excuse for this defense to be poor this year. Because now your rush defense and your defensive line got stronger thanks to the draft and free agency. We know coming off the edge, this team can get a lot of sacks because you got TJ back coming back. Knock on wood, hopefully he stays healthy. You extended Alex Highsmith. You got Minkah Fitzpatrick in the backfield. You got Patrick Peterson. You drafted Peasy Jr. And you got great depth with Trey Norwood and Elijah Riley and Duke Dawson competing for that nickel slot in safety. And now you just fixed up your possibly your biggest problem on defense, which was the inside linebacking position, getting Kwon Alexander. Defense, there is no excuse for you guys to be bad this year. If this defense is not at least top 5 this year, it's a failure of a season. That's all I'm saying. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. What a move by Omar Khan. And this is Steel Sermon checking on out for the day. Happy Monday, everybody. Man, what a...